So what are some healthy foods that you can feed your kids? I was giving a presentation to about 400 people one time, all about health and nutrition and just motivating people about fresh fruits, banana, and papaya, and mango, and all these beautiful things, and talking about, what to avoid, all the artificial colors that can cause ADHD and problems, artificial sweeteners. All these things are detrimental to our children, far beyond what you even know. If you don't want your child having cancer by the time they're a teenager or diabetes, then we really need to get away from artificial sweeteners, colors, and really most packaged foods. It says it's healthy on the front, turn it around, it's something quite different. So if you want health for your children, it's quite easy. Okay? And I know a lot of people need a change in consciousness. Like I was saying, I gave a presentation in front of 400 people, and I had a woman afterwards come up to me and say, "Tyler, I really need your help. My little girl is having so many issues and I just don't know what it is." And I said, "Well, are you feeding her healthy?" And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, "Okay, what did you feed her this morning? What did she have for breakfast?" And she's like, "Oh, well, she had fruit." And I said, "Okay, well, what kind of fruit? Tell me what kind of fruit. Did you give her an apple? Did you give her oranges?" She's like, "Well, no, she had Fruit Loops." And I was like, "Are you serious?" And she said, "Yes." And so there's a massive paradigm shift that needs to take place. And you might not be at that level. You might be a little more educated than that. Fruit Loops is sugar, artificial colors, and crap. And no wonder this child is having massive issues, but that's where some people are at. And if you think that's funny, where you're at, you might be unaware of a lot of things that you're doing as well, or feeding to your kids. Okay, so really become educated, really look at this, and when it really comes down to it, it comes down to simplicity. Let's just get rid of all the mess of what everybody's been saying. You got to have this, you got to have this, make sure your child is doing this, and they got to have blah, blah, blah. Just forget all of that. Make sure that they're out in the sun, they're exercising, they're getting hydrated, and then you keep it very simple. Nature is simple so that we can be simple as well. Okay? Nature is very simple. It says, here you go, here's some papaya, here's some mango, here's an orange, here's some different foods, and if we just observe nature, we'll know how to stay healthy. But we really have to help in the process as well. I have a daughter, she's about 1.5 years, and if I just give her an apple, she'll take a bite out of the apple, one little bite with her little teeth up front, and then she'll chuck it and run away. But if I actually take the time to cut the apple, and even cut off the skins and make it really nice and sit down and offer it to her, then it tastes really sweet. It tastes really good. Apples have pectins and fibers and things that clean the body out. They literally grab onto toxins and clean them out of the body. It helps the digestive system to move. It adds life force. It adds so many minerals, so many nutrients that you can't even imagine. And you don't need to know all that stuff. All you need to know is an apple is healthy. Same thing with an orange. Same thing with papaya, with mango. Find out the fruits that they like and feed them as much as they want. My daughter's just got turned on to dates, and dates are fantastic for energy. They're good for digestion. They get rid of pathogens. They get rid of parasites. They're absolutely fantastic. Lasting energy all day long. Lots of minerals inside of dates. Keep it simple. If they want to snack on some nuts, let them snack on some nuts. If they don't like greens, it's hard to feed them greens, make a green smoothie. Kids love getting involved as well. Get them up on the counter with you, get them up high, chop up the fruits and vegetables, take some celery sticks, some apples, take big handfuls of greens, some cucumbers, some avocado, put in some dates, add a little bit of water, and you have yourself a big fat green smoothie, blend it up, get involved with them. And do it yourself. Live by example. If a child sees you doing something, they're going to want to do it. Don't force it on them. Say, here, you have to have this, and I'm going to go drink my Coca-Cola. Get involved with them. They want to be just like you. And if you want to be healthy and you want to set that beautiful example, maybe it's time to make some changes in your own life and then help your children as well. So really just make it simple. And kids, they just love to snack on something quick and go run and play. So let them do it. Don't force them to sit there and do all this stuff. Just give them stuff as they go. We have a product called Pulse that's absolutely amazing. It's over 20 different ingredients: dates, figs, almonds, pecans, sesame seeds, sunflower seeds, quinoa, millet, all these beautiful things put together. And it's a great way to just get lots of nutrients into a child's diet as well. It tastes great. It's simple. It's small. You pull it right out of the bag and give it to them. You could probably use some yourself. So again, keep it simple. Keep it healthy. Keep it fun. Get out in the sun and have a beautiful life.